Sister wives. Robyn thanks Kody for prioritizing her over his children. Hello guys, I am Sabrina. To you, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe the channel and press bell icon for latest news updates. This time around on Sister Wives, Kody Brown's kids are being upfront about locking horns with him. Many of them have said how upfront they are about cutting him off of their lives. At first, they were waiting for their father to make amends and mend their bond, but it looked like that ship had sailed. Kody also had a lot to say about this massive revelation. After this, Kody blames everyone else as always. But this time around, his favorite and only wife, Robyn Brown, has also been supportive of him. In fact, one of her controversial statements is making rounds in the fan base, and fans can't believe what she said. It turns out Robyn is thankful that Kody prioritized her over his kids. Why did she say so? Sister wives. Many of Kody's kids have cut all ties with him. In the beginning, only the adult kids from Sister Wives were questioning Kody's behavior. But this time around, even the youngest kids stepped in to talk about their problems. Fans couldn't believe it when Maddie Brush decided not to interact with Kody at all and also steered her kids away from their grandpa. It turns out he had not been in touch with the grandkids in over a year. At the same time, Savannah also wants her brothers to walk her down the aisle as she, too, has pulled the plug on having a decent bond with her father. Many other kids, like Gabe and Peyton, also blame Robyn for keeping their dad from having a good bond with them. Well, it looks like the fourth wife felt thankful that Kody prioritized her more than them. Sister wives. Fans hurl abuses at Robyn as she expresses gratitude that Kody cares more about her than the kids. Kody Brown had mentioned how Robyn wanted him to make amends with his biological kids, but the star decided to let it be. He expressed how a lot of gossiping and the mistreatment of Robyn by his ex-spouses may have influenced the kids to cut him off. So the star wanted to focus on saving his marriage instead of focusing on reconciling with his children. Sister Wives fans had a lot to say about this. They emphasized that no good father would behave this way. They were more surprised at Robyn's reaction to this. She was grateful that her notorious husband decided to do such a thing. Many said that this had exposed the fourth wife, as it was always her intention to have the polygamist all to herself. Some said Kody is just finding excuses to be lazy. Others criticized Robyn for not insisting on Kody enough to mend his bond with his kids. At this point, they can see how selfish this couple has been, but they'd have hit a new low by playing with the feelings of the children. How do you feel about this? Do you think the kids are right, or was Kody right? Tell us all about it in the comments. Fans are also curious regarding Mary, Christine, and Janelle's reaction to this. However, Sister Wives. Kody won't walk Savannah down the aisle. Relationship turns sour. As Sister Wives seasons progressed, viewers cheered Christine, Janelle, and Mary on as they parted ways with Kody. However, they were really upset when they realized the insensitive polygamist failed to have good relationships with his kids despite his 3 divorces from their mothers. In the new season, more and more kids are coming forward to talk about their strained bonds. In the new show season, Mykelti has already spoken up about her strained bonds with Kody and Robyn. Then it was Maddie Brush who spoke up. This time, it's Janelle's youngest daughter, Savannah, who made up her mind about parting ways with Kody Brown. In fact, her mother had to say a lot about their strained bonds and made tons of shocking revelations. Sister Wives. Maddie called Kody a snake for tarnishing her reputation. As the new season began, Kody started blaming his kids more than his wives. Sister Wives fans are furious over his actions. In the new episodes, he complained about Janelle's elder daughter, Maddie, cutting ties off with him. She didn't interact with him during Logan's wedding and steered her kids away from meeting him. Kody had accused Maddie of looking for gossip whenever they talked. That's when Maddie shared a post on Instagram revealing how people should never reconcile with anyone who want to tarnish their reputation with a metaphor of snakes. Viewers lauded her for being so firm about her decision. It looks like Savannah has also made up her mind about not staying in touch with her father. Janelle talked all about it in an interview. Sister Wives. Savannah cuts off Kody from her life, wants her brothers to walk her down the aisle. As mentioned above, most of Kody's kids are done with him. After seeing the Sister Wives stars mistreat their moms and failing to have a relationship with them, they decided to cut them off. In an interview, Janelle shared her 2 cents about this. She revealed how Savannah had not interacted with Kody in over a year, and he failed to stay in touch with her. Because of this, Savannah has decided to be civil but superficial if Kody ever tries to contact her in the future. Otherwise, she is not counting on it. Her brothers are acting like Savannah's father figure instead. Janelle revealed that her daughter wants all her brothers to walk down the aisle instead of her father, Kody Brown. Viewers have been supportive of Savannah. Many fans discussed this matter on Reddit. A lot of them said Kody should be grateful to even get invited to his kids' weddings, considering how harsh he has been to them. Others said after getting a knife in the kidney, Savannah and Maddie cutting him off would definitely feel like a knife in the heart. They didn't feel sorry for him as they felt he deserved it. Janelle had mentioned how Savannah is still coming to terms with cutting her father out of her life. It's obviously a pattern as there are many kids and grandkids Kody didn't bother to check up on in over a year. However, sister wives, Kody and Robyn react as Mykelti shares taste of her placenta. Sister Wives star Mykelti Padron shared her experience of consuming her own placenta on season 19. She decided to take it after welcoming her twins. But that's not all. The celeb gave a detailed description of her experience and revealed her taste to Robyn and Kody. Yes, Mykelti had an awkward conversation with Kody and Robyn about placenta consumption. She disclosed the taste of it to her father, and fans are still squirming in their seats. What is this all about? What did she reveal? Why are viewers grossed out? Sister Wives. Robyn sobs after Mykelti gives birth to her twins. Sister Wives star Mykelti might not have a great relationship with Kody and Robyn now. She now has an estranged bond with the latter, and the celeb doesn't really want to talk about the reason for it. However, there was a time when Mykelti and Robyn acted like besties, and the former used to consider her father's fourth wife as her own mother. Hence, season 19 has documented that era, and fans saw Robyn getting emotional. Robyn had tears in her eyes after Mykelti gave birth to her twins. She and Christine got the chance to hold Archer and Ace at the same time. Robyn became really overwhelmed by this moment. She wondered how better things could have been if the divorce scene wasn't in the dynamics. Hence, it became really hard for her to deal with Christine's presence as her ex-sister wife and Mykelti's newfound motherhood. Sister Wives, Mykelti shares taste of placenta with Kody and Robyn. Sister Wives star Mykelti proudly stated in the latest clip dropped by the network, "I don't have any depression. I'm doing great." She revealed that it was all because of her decision to eat her own placenta. The celeb talked about it to Kody and Robyn and happily admitted that her placenta was lovely and that she was eating it to deal with her postpartum journey. Mykelti further assured Kody that though the placenta looks like carne asada, it is completely tasteless. She recalled how she did it during her first birth as well. The celeb shocked her father when she claimed that she ended up eating raw placenta just after giving birth to Avalon. She even shared a picture of it with her viewers. Robyn admitted that eating placenta is always a good option as it helps like crazy. Mykelti further explained that it improves milk production and helps with postpartum depression. However, it appears that Christine and Mary weren't really pleased with this idea. Mary was completely grossed out, and there was no way she was ever planning to go that path. She admitted that though it might be good for mothers, it wasn't something she could do. On the other hand, Christine wasn't impressed with the idea at a glance. However, when she learned about the benefits, she wondered why she didn't know about them during her pregnancy. However, Kody Brown's kids backed down from his ego except for one MVP. Sister-in-law star Kody Brown has transformed over 19 seasons from a seemingly goofy dad to an 18-year-old's down-to-earth father, to a man who has distanced himself from the children he supposedly loves most. Most of Kody's actions stem from his bruised ego, and his harshest critic is Gabriel, his and Janelle's son. In the year of release, Gabriel Brown threw Kody Brown's feet into the fire. In Sister-in-Law episode, The Year of Release, Gabriel Brown, Kody Brown's son, held his father's feet in the fire. Perhaps the episode's rawest moment is when Gabe reveals that he no longer wants anything to do with his father. As he and mom Janelle Brown ate breakfast together, Gabe talked openly about his relationship with Kody. He seems to have closed the book on any other relationships. Gabe explains that he and Kody talked on the phone about their differences. Kody reportedly told Gabe, I forgive you about their struggles. Gabe's response, forgive me for what? Perennial sister-in-law viewers recall Kody acting viciously towards Gabe and his brother Garrison for not following his strict coronavirus COVID-19 rules. His behavior not only deteriorated his relationship with his sons, but also with most of his adult children. Gabe said of the conversation, it was weird because he said, "Hey, I miss you." And then he kept talking like I owed him an apology. Gabe recalled. He added, I told my dad that if he didn't change and take responsibility, I would never see him again, and I'm completely fine with that. Gabriel is sister wives MVP for not feeding Kody's and Robyn's egos. Season 19 of Sister-in-Law is said to last 2 years, so Janelle's commentary on her children could take place sometime between 2022 and 2024. Some eagle-eyed fans believe the show is cleverly editing newer footage into older footage. This may be due to Garrison Brown's death in early 2024, but this tactic has not yet been confirmed by TLC or Puddle Money Productions. However, it seems like Kody Brown hasn't taken any steps to fix his relationship with his children. Today it appears that none of Janelle's children have a relationship with their father. Janelle said she doesn't know what it will take at this point to get things back on track between family members. She told TLC cameras their dad expressed everything to them from the beginning. He wished he would have waited and married Robyn. I don't know how my father told his child, but my child has many stories like that. Gabe told Janelle Robyn has a victim complex, and I don't know, I just don't respect Robyn a lot, so it's hard for me to rationalize some of her actions. Maybe that's why she said, "Oh, you always hated us," is because she doesn't have our respect anymore because she does such bad things. Fans weigh in on Gabriel Brown not feeding Kody Brown's ego. For the first time this season, one of Kody Brown's children spoke the truth on camera about their father's abuse. Gabriel Brown is the Brown family champion Reddit user. Gabe was the MVP of that episode. He's dropping truth bombs left and right. He saw Robyn very clearly. I think they all do it, but are afraid to say it so they don't receive Kody's wrath, one viewer wrote. He seems extremely clear and won't be easily manipulated by Kody, a second Redditor claimed. A third wrote that Gabe was savage in this episode. Not sure why he and Janelle are making eggs together. I guess this is another alternate scene. I understand why he feels there is no need to speak harshly. Instead of Kody saying he reached out multiple times and was rejected and hearing that Gabriel just wants to hear some accountability from his father, Kody could ask Gabe to tell him why is he angry? That might have started the conversation. Then again, Kody doesn't seem to be in a position where he can own his role in any situation, constantly deflecting and shifting blame, a fourth viewer asserted. However, tragic details about sister wives star Kody Brown's 18 kids. America first met the Browns as a warm polygamous family on the hit TLC reality series, Sister Wives. The show launched on Sunday, September 26, 2010, and during Season 1, patriarch Kody Brown introduced his would-be fourth wife, Robyn Brown. At the time, Kody was legitimately married to wife No. 1, Mary Brown, and was hitched to Janelle and Christine Brown through religious ties. He divorced Mary in order to officially marry Robyn. When Sister Wives debuted, the Browns were a family of 20. Christine was tasked with taking care of the day-to-day needs of their 16 children as they shared on the Joy Behar show. The family welcomed 2 more children, Solomon Kody Brown and Ariella Mae Brown, born to Kody and Robyn in 2011 and 2016 respectively. Over the years, the Browns have experienced a handful of misfortunes, including losing close family members. Kody's brother Curtis Brown lost his life in a tragic motorcycle accident in June 2013. In March 2021, Mary's mother, Bonnie Ahlstrom, unexpectedly died at 76. Kody has since separated from his first 3 wives. His children, too, have had their fair share of unfortunate experiences. Garrison Brown died by suicide. On March 5, 2024, Janelle and Kody Brown's son Garrison Brown was found dead at the family's Arizona home. Janelle announced Garrison's death in an emotional Instagram post, writing in part, "He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away." According to police reports, Garrison had sent final messages to several employees of the Brown family before his unexpected death, writing via I want to hate you for sharing the good times, but I can't. I miss these days. The 25-year-old was laid to rest at the Penrose Cemetery in Wyoming. 2 months after his death, people reported that Garrison had succumbed to an injury from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Garrison was also reportedly inebriated at the time of his death, with blood alcohol levels that were way past the set limit. In the wake of Garrison's death, his biological sister, Madison Rose Brush, acknowledged sympathy messages she'd received from her fanbase. Brush shared a sentimental Instagram post on March 18, 2024 that highlighted the lessons she'd learned while navigating grief. She further encouraged her audience to take care of their mental health. Truly Brown suffered from kidney failure. Truly Brown's severe illness was the subject of Season 6, Episode 16 of Sister Wives. Truly's mother, Christine Brown, took her to the hospital because she appeared sluggish, and upon suspicion that Truly had kidney failure, the then 3-year-old was taken to the ER, where he was admitted for 11 days. While Truly was in the hospital, her stepmom, Robyn Brown, described her treatment process to her half-sister, Aurora Brown. Robyn explained, via TLC, they did dialysis and they cleaned out her blood and everything and made it better so that her kidneys could have a break. The mother of 5 then admitted that she'd watered down the real nature of Truly's sickness. Despite the worrying state of her health, Truly eventually recovered. In a 2023 Instagram post, Christine looked back at 2 drawings she made when Truly was hospitalized. One showed a sketch of Truly undergoing dialysis, while the other showed her healthy at home and going to Disneyland. Christine recalled, I told her soon as she was better and we got home and she was healthy, we would go to Disneyland. That was the day she started to get better. So glad I kept these pictures to remind me of miracles. Wendlyn Brown struggled with anorexia in her childhood. Wendlyn Brown, Kody, and Christine Brown's 4th child, opened up about her weight loss struggles in a series of now-deleted November 2020 tweets via Reddit. She began to loathe exercise in her childhood because she was constantly told I needed to lose weight. I was a fat kid and actually developed anorexia at a young age because of this. Wendlyn continued, now I have a bad relationship with food, but I'm skinny. Wendlyn tweeted she was targeted by bullies from preschool to 2nd grade as she tried to lose baby fat. Her tweets went viral, and when she learned that she was being attacked by critics, she tweeted in part, I use humor as a coping mechanism and I was a fat/anorexic kid. There's no other way to put it. You have no right to vilify my truth and no right to tell me how to cope with my pain, via The Sun. Dayton Brown found trouble adjusting with his Asperger's diagnosis. In a now-deleted blog post made on her website, My Sister Wife's Closet, Robyn Brown revealed that her son Dayton Brown, whom she shares with ex-husband David Jessup, struggled with balance, coordination, and knowing how to use his body in his childhood, via Yahoo. Robyn wrote, when he was excited, he would flap his arms and jump around the room. He would sit for hours setting up cars around the edge of a table or lining up his dinosaurs according to size. If anyone messed any of it up, he would fall apart. She added that Dayton was formally diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome in the 2nd grade. Over the years, Robyn has educated the public on Asperger's syndrome, which she described in her blog post as a high-functioning form of autism. In a 2014 tweet, she revealed that the term Aspie was a gentle word for a person who's diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. And in a March 2018 Instagram post, Robyn asked her followers to learn as much as they could about Asperger's syndrome in order to be more empathetic toward people who live with it. Mykelti Brown accused Mary Brown of verbal and emotional abuse. Kody and Christine Brown's daughter, Mykelti Brown, accused Kody's ex-wife, Mary Brown, of abuse. In a video posted on Patreon in January 2023, Mykelti said, via Katie Paulson, I don't remember Mary being physically abusive to me. She was very emotionally and verbally abusive to all of us when we were younger, until I think we got old enough and she stopped because we were able to fight back or something. Mykelti further revealed that she was singled out amongst the Brown siblings and experienced the worst treatment. Mykelti isn't the only child who has been vocal about Mary's alleged abuse. In a tell-all interview with John Yates, Peyton Brown said his childhood with Mary was pretty dark. Mary was not nice. Abrasive is not enough of a word to explain what Mary was to a few of us children specifically, Peyton shared. He also confirmed that Madison Rose Brush's now-deleted 2019 subtweets that referenced abuse were directed at Mary. One tweet read, "There is nothing like dealing with an abusive human your whole life and finally having the freedom to not have anything to do with her." Janelle Brown was diagnosed with scoliosis. Janelle Brown's struggle with scoliosis was documented on Season 12 of Sister Wives. Janelle's diagnosis was first discovered when she was in middle school. Over the years, she sought different methods of stabilization. First, Janelle wore a nighttime brace, and when her condition worsened, she had to wear a brace during the day. Wearing a daytime brace is hard. Because I look bigger and I can't do as much, an emotional Janelle expressed in a Sister Wives confessional. Janelle then enrolled in a scoliosis boot camp, through which she took various exercises that were meant to progressively restructure her spine. The boot camp effectively decreased the curvature from 45 to 35 degrees. Janelle still had to put on a torso trainer every day, but that approach restricted her social life. The family eventually settled on their last option, surgery. During a December 2021 episode of Sister Wives, Kody declined to accompany Janelle and Christine to New Jersey for surgery due to his own COVID-19 restrictions. Kody's absence broke Janelle's heart. "I think his priorities are a little screwed up," Janelle said in a confessional via People. "And I don't want to disrespect him because he is my dad and I understand I do." Nevertheless, Janelle's surgery was successful. A year afterward, she said it was totally worth it in an Instagram stories via Screen Rant post because she never felt so pain-free and in control of my own body. Kody Brown's pregnancy experience was awful. Kody Brown and her husband, Tony Padron, announced new additions to their family of 3 in an August 2022 Instagram post. "Tony and I are expecting twin boys on December 1st, but they're twins, so really we're thinking before Thanksgiving," Brown partly wrote. "It was the last thing we both expected for both of them to be boys." The Padrons held an online gender reveal on Zoom, despite ongoing family battles, as it was later revealed in a November 2023 episode of Sister Wives. Their twin boys, Archer Banks Padron and Ace McCord Padron, were born on November 17, 2022. An excited Brown told People, "I'm so happy my boys are finally here and we're all doing well." Although Brown was excited to be a mom, she did not have a joyful pregnancy. On a September 2024 episode of Sister Wives, Brown, who was pregnant during filming, said she wasn't looking forward to reliving the experience. "I'm ready to be done," she disclosed via People. "This is the last time I will ever be pregnant again. Pregnancy is miserable. It is literally awful." Brown added that she would like to have more children, but she wouldn't give birth to them. Gabriel Brown no longer talks to his dad. Gabriel Brown's estrangement from Kody Brown was chronicled during a December 2022 episode of Sister Wives. After Kody, Robyn Brown, and their children were diagnosed with COVID-19, he called Gabriel, whom he fathered with Janelle Brown, to obtain more information about the viral infection. Gabriel, who previously healed from COVID-19, narrated via Entertainment Tonight, "Dad calls me, and we have a small discussion about how bad my COVID was. I shouldn't have done this, but I did anyway. I didn't remind him that it was my birthday because I wanted to see if he remembered, and he didn't." Gabriel sobbed his heart out afterward and revealed he wasn't in contact with Kody anymore. Sadly, Gabriel isn't the only child who's cut off his dad. In an October 2023 episode of Sister Wives, Kody revealed that he'd been alienated by his daughter, Madison Rose Brush. According to the father of 18, they stopped talking after his 2021 divorce from Christine Brown. The chances of Kody's reconciliation with some of his children and ex-wives are slim. Peyton Brown had a physical altercation with his sister Gwendolyn. Although Peyton and Gwendolyn Brown are biological siblings, they are Kody and Christine Brown's children. They do not get along. In March 2022, Peyton admitted via a TikTok live session that he once hit Gwendolyn. "Many years ago, I messed up," Peyton told his followers. "I slapped Gwen. Some words were exchanged and I took it too far and I slapped her. And she thinks that I might do it again and she's scared of me. It hurts me knowing that my sister thinks I want to hurt her. In a separate TikTok video posted the following month, Payton defended himself after facing backlash for his confession. He said that contrary to the belief that he had overpowered Gwendolyn during their fight because she was less strong, she was a badass and a beast. Payton revealed that he apologized to Gwendolyn, but she chose to distance herself from him. The duo's sibling rivalry extended well into January 2023. After Payton accused Meri Brown of abuse in his interview with John Yates, Gwendolyn called him out in a video posted on Patreon. He is still the sexist, homophobic, transphobic, racist, violent abuser that he always has been for several years, Gwendolyn said via All About the Tea. He's the most awful person I've ever had the displeasure of knowing, and I would strongly advise against taking anything he says as fact. Kody Brown allegedly stopped being a safe space for his children. In his interview with John Yates, Payton Brown revealed that his father, Kody Brown, was a source of security and protection for his children when they were growing up. Kody only lost his temper once throughout Payton's childhood, when a bunk bed dropped on his brother Garrison. I was absolutely raised by a good man, Payton said and continued, we were always safe with him. He was always safe with us. Payton disclosed that Kody's demeanor took a turn for the worse in 2013, following his uncle Curtis Brown's fatal motorcycle accident. Sometime between 12 and 15 years old, he stopped being safe, Payton shared. It happened after Curtis died, before we all moved in together. Curtis' death changed him. The Brown children and their dad grew more disconnected as time went by, and it didn't help that they eventually lived separately. During season 17 of Sister Wives, Kody said he was closer to Robyn Brown and her children because she communicates and her children communicate. Gwendolyn Brown reacted to the episode on her YouTube channel by saying, "It's easy to communicate when you live in the same house and you constantly see your father." Leon Brown distanced themselves from the Brown family. Leon Brown is Kody and Meri Brown's only child. Over the years, Leon, who used to go by the first name Mariah, has had major life transitions. They came out as transgender in a June 2022 Instagram post and walked down the aisle with their partner, Audrey Chris, in a low-key courthouse wedding in October 2022. On season 17, episode 9 of Sister Wives, Kody remarked that Leon, alongside their siblings Payton, Dayton, and Brianna Brown, didn't fit in well with the rest of the family. When Gwendolyn reacted to the episode, revealing that Leon had distanced themselves from the Brown family for their emotional well-being. The only one in the family that has been separated by something outside of their control is Payton, and that's for a good reason. Gwendolyn said, Leon has given themselves space for their emotional health, and Robyn's kids are separated because of her own doing. Truly Brown was caught up in a custody fight between her parents. Christine Brown announced that she and Kody Brown had ended their years-long relationship in November 2021. In a statement posted on Instagram, she assured her followers that they would still be part of each other's lives as co-parents. In an October 2022 episode of Sister Wives, Truly Brown disclosed that her conversation with Kody about the divorce was extremely short. "I haven't really talked to Dad a lot about the divorce," Truly shared. "He just basically told me, like, you found out about the divorce," and I was like, yeah, I'm fine with it. Naturally, the Browns had to figure out Truly's future. Kody told Christine that if they didn't have a custody agreement, the state was going to take Truly, but he later admitted that he'd made up that claim. Christine and Truly eventually relocated to Utah. According to Christine, the move was essential in order to salvage the relationship between Truly and her father. Christine also moved on from Kody and began dating David Woolley, even though she admitted that it wasn't easy. However, Sister Wives Season 19 has just aired episode 5, and it is getting more and more difficult for fans to see Kody and Robyn Brown's storyline. Undeniably, this season has brought to light Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown's views on leaving Kody. Likewise, Robyn and Kody have been arguing about the aftermath of the plural marriage ending. Now fans are demanding that the deadbeat dad Kody and his last wife, Robyn, be canceled from the show. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Sabrina, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.